Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we currently have a 52% chance of revoking this guy's title. On decline, all of these guys would join the rebellion. Now, we just dealt with a bit of an awkward rebellion, but that did give us an opportunity to redo our men-at-arms. Let's wait until our men-at-arms are regenerated before we decide to actually pull the trigger on this, but we definitely do want to do that eventually. And I would love to revoke her titles as well eventually. I don't really care about this emirate so much as this sheikdom. And we'd like to retract her vassal eventually as well. Specifically this vassal. We don't have a chance on that one, but that's okay. So for the time being, we're going to let these guys regenerate just in case we end up having to fight some more rebels. Which would be reasonably fine. We know that we've finished up in our economic duchy here. There's nothing more to construct. The same is not true of our military duchy. Hello, pause menu. So we can get going on some of these. Yes. Most of this is constructed, though. Most of it. Beautiful. So we're making good progress there. Our mercenary contract is expiring, which is expected. We could transfer this guy over, but we definitely don't want to do that. We can... Wait a second. No, that's... Never mind. That's our wife. I was like, hang on a moment. Is that... No, it's not her. Cool. Okay, so how are we doing on our men-at-arms regeneration? It's almost done. It is now done. So we're going to revoke this guy's title. We have a 54% chance of this. Should we send him a gift first? It's only 7 opinion. That will improve the odds very slightly. Up to 59%. We are going to assume that this is not going to happen. That he's going to reject us. It worked. Okay, good. We're going to stop gathering here. And we're going to immediately work to feudalize this tribe. Now, that costs 500 gold that we don't have. We can, however, ransom off this guy. I kind of don't want to. Now, we're going to be over our domain limit for a little bit. So this is not going to grant us any taxes. That's fine. Yeah, our mercenary contracts are expiring. That's completely and totally okay. We can extort subjects in a while and sell trivial titles in a while as well. Okay. So we're going to have to save up and feudalize this tribe. Probably should have waited to revoke it until we had the gold, to be honest. Especially when I just spent the gold over here. May have been smart to do that. But it's okay. So, we need a grand total of 291 additional gold. We should have that reasonably soon. We just randomly died of old age. Okay, at 61. Now, our succession should be absolutely fine here. The main problem is going to be the fact that we're at 10 out of 6 domain holdings. So, we definitely need to make sure that our wife is set to manage domain. That puts us up to 10 of 7. And then we're going to swap over to... I still feel like we want to be on a wealth focus, although we're starting to move off of that. We'll sit on the wealth focus for the moment. I don't necessarily love it. We need a new chancellor, a new steward, a new marshal, a new spy master. There we go. Okay. So we're going to have to hand out some titles. Now, this one we mostly only revoked because he was the wrong religion and kept converting it. We can hand that over to someone who's the correct religion and culture. Cool. That puts us at 9 of 7. We need to be at 8 of 7 right now because we are going to hand Tinduf back out in a bit. That death was definitely awkward, though. We do need more spouses. So, this one is skill 23 stewardship. We're unlikely to find one that's better than that. Yeah, so let's sort by age here and go down to the ones who are of age. And let's just look for some solid congenital traits here. Quick seems fine. Let's see. What else do we have? Beautiful seems okay. And finally... I mean, we've already got Saeed. We could go with, like, robust. Sure. That'll do. Okay. So we have low county control in Tinduf, and we don't really care about that. We do have some disabled buildings. I would rather this... Well, this is already disabled. Okay. Awkward there, but it's fine for the moment. We're only making 16.9 gold. In this case, I feel like we have to ransom these prisoners to get that gold a little faster. I don't love it at all. We don't have any factionalism at this moment, and there's not really any going on. So that's good. We're going to get this 80 gold, which is almost 20% of what we need. We can lawfully imprison this guy, our half-brother. He failed to treat kin. Let's do it. Okay, he avoided capture. Sure, we'll attend this guy's feast. Why not? Oh, right, it's this one down here. I was like, hang on. Wasn't this our one that we wanted to convert? No, I'm just dumb. We wanted Tinduf. Cool. So we're at 420 gold right now, and we should have enough to get this feudalized shortly. So that's good. Our court grandeur decreased to level 0. Oh my. Well, if we're already at level 0... Okay, I would like to get court grandeur here. Gaining 10 dread isn't the worst thing. I don't want to spend gold here. Gain the trait gluttonous. We're just going to take prestige. Let's take advantage of his silly generosity, or try to. He was not convinced. That's okay. Cool. So we need about another 2 months before we can convert this and hand this out. We're going to need one more location to hand out. And that is going to end up being... Okay, there's the gold we needed. So we can definitely feudalize this right now. Consider it done. And then we're going to grant this over to this guy. And I'm also going to grant out Anfa at this point, just to put us at 7 of 7. Cool. Okay. So what do we need at this point? Cash is the answer. We need cash. We can send this guy over. Honestly, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that right now. That'll cut down our tax income slightly. We do need to build up Tinduf at this point. So desert agriculture is definitely the route that we go here. After that, pastoral lands, camelry, and like outposts. It's not great, but it'll do. And then we can build up our holdings here. How are we doing on our wealth focus? It's okay. We are thrifty clerk, which is not great, but it'll do. So this is all reasonably fine. Are we converting right now? We are not, and we need to be working on that. I'm going to try demanding this guy's conversion. It's not going to hurt. Yeah, he refused. I'm not shocked. Okay, so looks like we can just work on some cultural conversions out over this way for the time being. Fantastic. I would also very much like to get these constructions going. It's going to have to be a city and a temple. We have no option on that. We can lawfully imprison this emir. But we're not going to try. Not at this moment. I'd very much like to see these get feudalized. Our court ranger level increased, of course, which is fine. I'm not going to hold court at this moment. I'm thinking about imprisoning this lady again. A lot of people would join her rebellion. Okay. That's interesting. For the moment, we're not going to be able to really do anything about that, I don't think. Our county control increase is done over here. It's all well and good. So we do definitely need to continue to work on, like, golden obligations, although we could reset our perks here and get Taxman moved over. I like it. That gives us golden obligations right now. And now we need to work our stress down. No doubt about that. Let's hold court and see what we can get here. Highfalutin for 10 years, huh? Stuart Akbar, go fix it, please. Sure. This person can be our cupbearer. I don't think we have a problem with that. And losing stress, but that's 180 gold. Awkward. Diplomacy failure. Okay. I was hoping to lose stress from that. Unfortunately, it did not happen. This guy wants a divorce. I don't care. That was our player error, of course. So let's find him a new one. What? Find him a new one. Awkward. Okay. I guess because is he landed? Oh, he's landed. Okay, so he'll find himself one, I guess. That's fine. We can always just work our way around with primary spouses later. No real problem there. Let's go ahead and construct a city holding over here when we can. So we're missing 74 gold for that. The small plantations here are about a year away from being done. So this is no big deal. Let's get our city done. Which will be shortly. Another 2 months, looks like. I wish our previous ruler had lived slightly longer. But it is what it is. Okay. 400 gold for this. Pretty expensive, but there we go. We'll get that underway. And our desert agriculture is going to be done here in 7 months. So now we need to save up, and we're probably going to just build outposts, is I think what's going to end up happening there. We definitely want to lose stress. So we made a friend. That's always good. A hearty diet. Beautiful. Okay. We are running a severe penalty to our health right now, but it's not actually that big of a deal at this moment in life. It will become a big deal later. Let's go ahead and take It Is My Domain, because we want that sweet, sweet cash. We're at an activity right now and can't extort. Sad. Okay, farewell, my cousin. Extort subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? Don't worry, I'll have everyone pay. And we're going to immediately use that to construct a temple. Cool. We've got 3 months left on this small plantation. And once that is complete, the question is, what will we end up doing with that? Well, the answer is we are definitely going to work a bit. Another pregnancy? Okay, yeah, that's reasonably fine. We're definitely going to work a bit on getting... I would like to get the cavalry, but I think the pastoral lands is the better way to go. I really, really do. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. Okay. Distraction should be over. Fantastic. Do we have anything going on right now for our marshal? Do we need to do any county control? Yes, let's go ahead and work on that. Beautiful. We can demand a payment from this person. It's only 5 gold, but we'll go ahead and do that. And we can get started on upgrading some of these holdings up over here. Getting these barracks capped out. Cool. We drop our stress level. That's always good. And we dropped more stress and made another friend. Fantastic. That's going very, very well. The defender character publicly. We do have a new son, and we gain scholarly confidence. Cool. Speaking of which, how are we doing on battlements? About 12 years. And then household soldiers is about 6 years away. Okay. Noted. So we definitely want to get this all upgraded, right? Our wife encouraged chivalry. Good for her. And these constructions will be done in a few years, so we've got some time. We definitely do have time here. And I believe we need 3 more barracks upgrades. Make that 2 more. Cool. So that is absolutely great. We are nearly maxed out in our military duchy. Checking in on power levels. Let's see how the Byzantines are doing. They're at about 13k troops. We're respectable compared to that, but we're not competitive. And looking around, 17k over here. It looks like these guys are the strongest. Okay. Our friend died, generating us some stress. That's sad. Sure, show this guy in with his 50 gold. I like it. We also gained some stress because we're arrogant, but we didn't have a choice. So we're going to immediately work on upgrading this wooden barracks as soon as we can, which is right now. Cool. Now, I want to revoke these titles here and have them directly under us, so that we can do the same thing we did here and feudalize it. That would be nice. The question is, how do we go about doing that? Retracting this vassal, she would not accept. And all of these guys would rebel. Is that okay? What if we simply looked to imprison her? Basically the same rebellion. We just lost another good chunk of stress there. I like it. And another good chunk of stress. Beautiful. And we only need 1 more upgrade for our capital duchy here. We're no longer in stress level 1. Cool. So this is our final upgrade here. How long do we have before these upgrades start to finish? 4 months, 3 years, 2 years. It should be okay. Timing-wise. So I think that'll be fine. We're going to grab these levying grounds as soon as we can, which will be next month. We're only lacking 6 gold right now. And there we go. Cool. So we're now up to 9272 for our actual number of troops. And that will continue to improve for a little bit here. As far as this goes, we're going to be done with these pastures in just 10 days. We're going to build outposts here next because that's very, very cheap. And we'll be able to do that next month. He immediately started constructing mud brick towers. Okay, he's building watchtowers. It's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We'll build cavalry next once that finishes. Okay. I definitely want to deal with this lady. If we grant her independence, we don't have any claims down here. So that's not going to be legal for us to attack. So that's not an option. Not an option at all. Interesting. Well, we're finishing up these constructions here. 20 and 23 months down here, respectively. I would love to revoke this sheikdom. That is a lot of people who would join that rebellion. We could probably win it, to be clear. Probably. But it is rough. So what can we do about this lady otherwise? We can work on swaying her. That's an option. What's she angry about? She wants a seat on the council. She's actually a skill 39 learning. We should replace this guy with her if we can. I think it's probably not legal for us to put a female in the religious council. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What else is she good at? She's skill 14 martial. She's equivalent to this lady. So realistically, we should put her in here, but we're blocked from removing her from the council for another really long time. Really, really long time. So we'll downgrade our spy master, unfortunately. Okay, so now she's upset because we don't have an alliance as a clan vassal. Actually, she's unmarried. She'll probably die before he comes of age. Done. So we just improved her opinion of us by nearly 100. She desires this sheikdom, and we could move that in at this point. Let's see what her opinion is on retracting this vassal now. 56. Let's go ahead and move this guy in. Her opinion of us is now plus 50. But she'll just straight up accept this. Done. Now, she's unhappy about that, to be clear. But that's okay. She'll get over it. So, at this point, we want to get this guy no longer in control of this tribal hold, right? That is our current goal. If we revoke this title, 92% chance. We should wait on it, though, until we have 500 gold. So that will be the plan. We're 377 here. And 15 months, sure. How sweet, but no. So yeah, we should have the time to get this done here. So we revoke this title. We do have that short reign, and the tyrant will be dropping. So this guy's opinion of us will come up somewhat. Cool. If we fail this roll, we do have a big rebellion. There's only a 7% chance of that. Now a 6% chance. Because our short reign ticked. Okay, that's excellent. We're going to have the gold to do this right now. If we fail this 6% roll, I'm going to be upset. But it is a possibility. Okay. Fantastic. We feudalize this tribe. And we grant it out. Cool. And now we can transfer this right back over. Just to boost up her opinion of us somewhat. Now, she's going to be a little upset until 1007. Okay. That's fine, though. So we want to... Yeah, we can't revoke this title, is the thing. Because we're allied to her. That said, she is 66 and will die reasonably soon. So we are going to need to construct here, and this will definitely be desert agriculture as soon as we have the cash for it. Which will be in 2 more month ticks. One more month tick. And we'll get that desert agriculture going. Cool. There we go. And we'll be able to start constructions down here eventually as well. 6 and 10 months here respectively, and 11 months on those towers. So that seems reasonably fine. We do have these constructions we can work on for the next little while. And that's absolutely great. So now we need to bank up cash. We have a, 800 gold deficit over here right now. Actually, this is, 800 gold deficit down over this way. Because that can be constructing if we had the gold. So we need to think about that as being in deficit. Because we could be making resources off of that. So we're going to be finishing up this city momentarily. We're definitely going to put in a desert agriculture there as an economic build. There we go. 5 months over here and 7 months over here. Okay. So that all looks reasonably fine. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to work on wrapping up these feudalizations. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Atala, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.